Alright, what's up bros? So in this video, I got this request from this woman. I did a podcast interview on her platform maybe 2 years ago. She is Indian, and now I do get quite a few interesting questions from my Indian viewers. Then I'll just hop right into it. She says I've got a question, and she wants me to make a video or sort of talk about it. I love it when women are all like, fix my boyfriend, husband, whatever, right, she says, because he literally sits and watches your YouTube videos like a baby watches cartoons with full attention, right? Well, let's talk about that then. Shall we? Yeah dude, look, if you've got to get people involved, and the worst of all of that is your mommy getting in the middle of a couple fight, is not an alpha quality. He'll listen to you and is good for his future. Right, because he understands that societal conditioning culture. I think this guy's pulling over, societal conditioning culture, a religion, all the marketing you get in them, your younger years, whether it's through a function of television programming, Disney, Bollywood in this case, maybe because they're Indians, basically convincing men to simp and let their families run their lives. You can't like. There was a time where that worked, where family involvement. Couple of days, that's all that in a soft next really is, so let's just use that as an example. So she sees the code because she knows what I talk about, because she's read my book and she talked to me in a podcast interview. So let's just use that as an example. So she sees the code because she knows what I talk about, because she's read my book and she talked to me in a podcast interview. Then she sees her boyfriend use the same strategies on her. Secondhand, I've overheard the actual conversation in which one of these posers said something to the effect of, I'm awesome and great with women. I have a huge notch camp by my course, but their girlfriend beats the out of them. Okay, so most of these guys out there in the Manu swamp, for example, even though they might have some good information, are generally posers. So if it's happening to these guys, so think about how often it happens to guys that consume content. Deal between you and your check that is a better. You are basically, and women don't want guys like that, which is why she's frustrated dealing with stuff like that. So if you're going to unplug for real, let's deal with the second word. Now, alpha, now, this word ruffles a lot of feathers, okay, more so than anything else out there. Well, there's no such thing as alphas. You're not an alpha rich. My book consults, forming new tribes, joining my community. You can do all of those things. However, if you stay plugged into comforting lies that didn't serve you, that got you the results that you got before you came across my content, you're still the same person. All you do is you now know how things work. You just understand what drives attraction with women. However, you don't adopt it in your own life. The fact of the matter is that it's because of the decisions that you made. So don't just read, learn, and understand. You have to go beyond that. You have to become okay. You have to be I'm going to wrap it up on this note. There's this old phrase called be do have, okay? And this will hopefully make sense for the majority of you, but some of you are still going to be clueless at the end of it. Might seem somewhat complex to execute, but it really isn't. It's an adoption of a new mindset. It's an adoption of a new belief system that serves you more completely to get you the results. Always be first, then do the things that are aligned with that being, with that new version of yourself. You've killed off the beta, and then you will have the life that you want. We do have simple as that anyway. That's how I've lived my life for a few years now, so we'll see.